Welcome back, guys. This is your man Chef from Off the Dome back in for another video. Today's video is sponsored by CarMax because my list was chapped before I got on the video, so I wanted to put some on. Now, today we are here to talk about my man Drake. First of all, I follow DJ Academics. He's always going to push a narrative that Drake is the most successful rapper of all time, and I partially agree with that. Maybe not. Well, he's one of the best of all time. Eminem probably is the best selling. Tupac as well for albums. But Drake, as far as the body of work and having hit singles, Drake's probably got it with the singles. Albums wise, he's very close. I don't know if Drake has surpassed Eminem in album sales. No, I don't believe so. I think Eminem had 3 albums that sold 1 million. Drake had 1. However, he had multiple sell over 500,000. So, nevertheless, still probably top 3 all time in rappers and probably top 10 for sure of all selling artists in the last couple of years. Top 20 all time, probably. I mean, I know you got the Beatles, Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, all those guys, but I'm pretty sure Drake has outsold a lot of the legacy acts. Anyway, getting into it, we have, honestly, Nevermind. Okay. The album's projected 230 to 240,000 copies, which is 400,000 less than Certified Lover Boy, 500,000 less than Scorpion, and even 300,000 less than More Life, and 800,000 less than Views. Some people are calling it a flop, and I thought it was a flop at first too, until I realized that I could see where Academics was coming from, and I understand it's not a rap album. So he's known for making rap albums with a taste of R&B flavor. Views was a rap album with a taste of R&B in there. He still had majority of songs be rap songs. You had Grammys, you had The Hype, Still Here, Pop Style, and then you had your One Dance's Too Good For You, Controller. He's always had a bit of R&B elements of his music. For the females, this album for sure is for the women. This dance hall stuff he's doing, this is all for the women. A lot of guys are trashing, and rap is a male-dominated, type of sport. It's a male-dominated game. Both white, black men, Hispanic men alike like rap music. So I think that's why the dip in album sales is happening, because a lot of his male fan base didn't like the album. I didn't like the album. I don't like the album, but I see it as a power move, and a lot of people are starting to see that. It is a power play move. I've seen women on my timeline. Some of them didn't like it, but majority of women were fine with it or like at least more than 5 songs. Most of the guys only like the song 21 Savage because it's the only rap song kind of on there, and it might be like 1 or 2 of the R&B tracks. I've heard 2 or 3 songs I thought were decent. However, nothing's really memorable for me. But when it comes to Drake and his R&B and dancehall, I haven't liked Drake since Just Hold On We're Going Home, for real. Because Marvin's Room was excellent. Just Hold On We're Going Home, Find Your Love, Take Care was a good song. One Dance grew on me, but it's not that great of a song. Too Good with Rihanna isn't that great of a song to me. I like Controller. Scorpion Emotions was okay. Don't Matter to me what Michael Jackson wasn't as good as it should have been. On the R&B side, Drake kind of been lacking to me for the last 10 years anyway. So the male's not even gonna like the R&B stuff that Drake produces right now, because I don't think they've been rocking it anyway. However, I do see this as an opportunity for Drake to get back on that pop radio. Drake has been on the pop radio, of course, consistently over his whole career. Laughing Out Cry Later was a big pop radio hit. All the pop stations play it. They're playing right now. They played Way Too Sexy for a couple weeks, but all those songs are still more of your hood hip-hop songs for the most part. Knife Talk is definitely kind of like your gangster rap type anthem for the summer. So this new stuff that Drake's producing, I think is going to make a huge return back to the pop charts. His last pop run was pretty much God's Plan. We had God's Plan, Nice for What, and In My Feelings. All 3 of those songs did big on pop radio. Then he had more singles like Non-Stop and Look Alive and all that good stuff that was on the rap side. His latest album was Certified Lover Boy. Way Too Sexy was more of a rap song than a pop song. When I Talk is as well. Girls Want Girls, it got mixed reviews on the pop radio station. It was kind of more on the rap side. And Laughing Out Cry Later was his last big pop hit. So overall, I think, honestly, Nevermind is a good power move for Drake. Getting into that dancehall space. And they're saying it's the most successful dancehall album of all time for debut-wise. And I looked it up. Sean Kingston, Sean Paul, Other dancehall acts in the past have never sold 200,000 copies first week. Bob Marley album is diamond certified. However, that's after years and years of being on the chart and being sold because he's a legacy act. He didn't debut that first week number that high. So Drake is making monumental space in that dancehall reggaeton type scene. Not reggaeton, that's Bad Bunny. That dancehall type of Afro beats type sound that and it's been coming. You know, he worked with Wizkid in 2016. In 2017, he did a Come Closer song with him. He's right now, it's strategically placed. He featured with that Future song, Wait For You with Thames, which is still in the top 5 right now. And it's certified platinum within 3 weeks. So it's doing well. It debuted number 1. It's still in the top 5 at number 3. It didn't flop. It's still on the charts. So that's why I think the singles off this album, they're going to go crazy. Although this album is selling 400,000 copies less than Certified Lover Boy, these singles are going to go crazy. Think of it this way. When Lil Wayne dropped, and I want to link it to Lil Wayne. When Lil Wayne dropped Prom Queen off of that Rebirth album, Rebirth only did about, I believe, 160,000 first week. And that was fresh, I believe, off the Carter 3, which did 1 million. But that was a rock album. Then he did a couple more experimental albums. Then he dropped the Carter 4, which did 900,000 copies. So think of it that way. Drake didn't fall off. He's doing something that's totally different that alienated his whole fan base to reach a new one. This is more realistic than Rebirth with Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne going to that rap, punk rock type phase with the knockout with Nicki Minaj, Prom Queen, Drop the World with Eminem. That type of sound is a niche thing in between his audience. It's not he's not in a broader landscape. He's not going to reach that whole audience because he's never been able to get the whole audience. Drake, let's be honest. What big dance hall or R&B act you notice in the game right now? R&B stars, especially male R&B stars, are so few, so plenty these days. The biggest R&B star in the game, Chris Brown, is about to drop an album next week. We'll see how well that does, but I don't think it's going to be Drake's. So Drake is technically cornering the market for R&B as well right now. And in the future, it could turn big dividends. He may make dancehall a more popular genre. He may mix it in with pop like he did in 2016 with Views. And I think it may turn out well from the end. And his next album definitely will do over 500,000. When he drops that rap album finally with rap and R&B on it like he usually do, once he goes back to his regular form, he's definitely get the numbers that we expect from Drake. So, let me know what you think about Drake's new album. If it's trash, garbage, do you think it's a nice move from him or bad move? By the way, he owns his masters now, and this album's released on the OVO with distribution through Republic Records. So, that's another reason why he's dropping this album by surprise. It's a huge money grab. Gotta mention that as well. Chef from Off the Dome. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.